Just illusions. Yeah, I really don't want to learn chess again. Impossible XCOM Longwear. No. I know I have like a very similar temperament to Jorbs. That does not mean that I have the temperament to play games like XCOM. Maybe they just forget to turn the servers off. Interesting idea. Hearthstone, a viable option. Technically, Battlegrounds is sort of a viable option. Technically. Online TCG seems the most promising. Yes, the online TCG. I agree. Oh yeah, I don't know about Beyond Impossible. I just know Jorb's got his start playing XCOM Long War. Ah! Toxic relationship, Binding of Isaac. Streaming like action games like that is very different than streaming like turn-based card games. I think it is a completely different skill set. It's a Binding of Isaac card game called Four Souls. Is it on Steam? No. So there's Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Has the problem of being Yu-Gi-Oh! Disney is releasing a TCG called Lorcana. Yeah, but it's a physical game. As far as I know, it doesn't have a digital client planned. Oh, I have accidentally cultivated a weeb chat. Maybe it's Shadowverse time. Oh god, the screenshots for this look abysmal. Never mind. Get me out of here. Ancient Impact, get a TCG. True. Maybe that's the play. Need to know how the cannon moves. I mean, given that it's called a cannon, I got to imagine that it fires in a straight line. If it doesn't, it's just bad game design. The problem with Marvel Snap has nothing to do with RNG. I don't know why that's like the thing people tunnel on. It's just like the easiest scapegoat to blame. RNG bad. I have identified RNG, thus your game is bad. Yeah, balance and RNG are like the two things. I certainly do not miss Gwent. I can agree with that. The card acquisition and Snap is... as well, it is the card acquisition and Snap. That is what it is. Hard to describe it any other way. Dune lore discussion channel. I mean, aren't we already? No tortoise. I'm at 14. When did that happen? Yikes. I mean, RNG itself isn't even about making bad players win more. RNG is just a way to add variety to games so they don't play out the same way every time. Have a more diverse range of experiences. Like, if you add enough random events into a game, it's not gonna change the skill gap. Like, you can have a game with a ton of RNG events where the better player still wins all the time. Like, over the course of enough random events, the idea is the variance can even out. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that... when I hear someone complaining about RNG in a game, I would not assume that they're talking about the collection system. Usually when you're complaining about RNG, you're complaining about something in gameplay. I think RNG generally feels bad when the game can be boiled down to like one or two random events feeling like they decided the game. Like, the more impactful something that's random is, the worse it can feel. If there's no like ability for other events to balance it out. Would much rather play a game that has... Oh, interesting. That has a lot of very high impact RNG moments. Or a lot of low impact RNG moments versus one that just has a couple that decide the game. Just got back from getting your SPP will never die tattoo. How is everyone? USPP do differently that made it unique from other games. It had a really tight set of cards, and the treasure system was really unique. I think treasures generally play a lot better than the battleground system of just giving you a unit of the next level when you upgrade something. Treasures add a lot of variety to the game, enable a lot of builds that don't come up super reliably. It's like you can have these really powerful comps that come up 1 in 50 games that just wouldn't be possible in other games, because like you need multiple treasures for the comp to come together. Whereas if those same comps were in other games, they'd be too easy to force more reliably. Treasures do a very good job of being a mix of like power that adds variety. Where I feel like a lot of these games just boil down to you tunnel in on a comp and force like the same 3 comps every game. You don't get those like ball black prism games. I also feel like you generally get more lower power games in Brawl, which can be really interesting, where like nobody hits, so the winner of the lobby is just whoever gets the best best of the week comps together. I think those sorts of games are a lot of fun. I saw the headline, I didn't read into it at all. So I feel like every time I read someone say something about it, it gets more and more sensationalized, so I am holding my judgment. Yeah. Ooh. The battlers are more constructed than they are draft. I don't think I agree with that. I'm pretty sure I don't agree with that. It depends on the auto battler, I guess. I think like Mechabellum specifically lands itself closer on the constructed side of things. But I think that a problem that draft formats often have is they're constructed in a way that you want to be playing like one of a couple of different decks. And once you know how to build those couple of different decks, then it sort of feels like you're constructed. Where like even in the most solved Brawl metas, it never really felt like it got to that point. Short notice. Yeah, that's what surprised me. Can I get better units, please? I thought we'd get more than 5 days notice. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I'd be interested in a post-mortem from one of the insiders if we're ever able to get one of those. I'm sure there are some very interesting stories. Yeah, all the game logic is server side. special deal thing? What special deal thing? I mean, the shop's been closed for like 3 months. Get 5. Why? I don't understand people's mentality here. Like, I'd sort of understand that people felt bad after spending money like a week ago. But you haven't been able to spend money on the game for 3 or 4 months. Yeah, like, there's been plenty of time to get your money's worth out of it. Just feel dumb for unrelated reasons. Fair, fair. I thought it was implied, my bad. Yeah, like, yeah, whatever. Didge. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we'll play some more. Hope you guys stick around.